Good morning, YouTube. Well, it looks like we have CNC Motors Part 2.
Dose.
The deuce.
The deuce. I like it. The deuce.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at the Howard, and that is Adam. And we've been getting a ton of emails, DMs, messages, whatever, about this Excel Auto Group in Boca Raton, Florida, and how they just filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and it's a total shit show. So we're going to talk about that and why it's just another disaster.
Stop consigning your cars, people.
And why you need to stop consigning your cars. So, geez, yeah, it's a total mess. So anyway, real quick before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Go visit normalguyssupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. And go visit ngsupercars.com. That is our dealership website where we're selling some cars like this. And we're not going to screw you. And we're going to explain why in this video right now, okay? So here we go. YouTube.
We get it. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. But guess what? The world doesn't work like that.
From what we understand, I've been reading a lot of articles about it. So there's this Excel Auto Group in Boca Raton. Overnight, they just folded up. All the cars just all of a sudden disappeared from the showroom. Yeah, we got some emails about it. And then we have people who are victims already contacting us saying, hey, I'm owed a big check for X hundreds of thousands of dollars because my car was apparently sold and they didn't pay me.
The one I saw was 6 figures.
Yeah.
Dude was owed 6 figures.
My heart goes out to these people. Here's the problem. History has shown these people aren't going to get paid. They're never going to be made whole. They might get something, but they aren't going to ever be made whole. The car's gone. The money's probably gone.
And I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that Florida probably doesn't have the same fund.
And that's,
that California
so
has.
the California Motor Vehicle Recovery Corporation at least offers $35,000 for all the victims. I don't know. So here's the problem. People already are like, what do I do? What do I do? Asking me for help. And I don't know because
we're not in Florida.
Yeah, I'm not a lawyer, number one. I'm not in Florida, and I haven't researched any of this. And to be clear, I'm not going to. I am not going to spend the time going down this rabbit hole again. It is super stressful, and it's heartbreaking. I'm not going to do that. Like, I am not the dealership vigilante running around with a pitchfork trying to take down all the bad dealerships. I can't do that.
You're Batman.
Yeah, at night I put on my mask and I'm like, go down, you're going down.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Dan Man. So we can't do that. Here's some simple advice, and we've said this before.
Don't consign your car.
Don't consign your car. It is a huge risk. You are giving someone authority to sell your car, and then they have a grace period to pay you. And guess what? We've already seen it happen multiple times, not just CNC Motors and not just this company. If that's what this company's done, because we don't know. We don't know the facts.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, this company did that. We don't know. But it sure looks like it, just like CNC Motors, it sure looks like it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Don't. Like, okay, so we started a dealership. Guess what? Guess what? We do not do consignments, period.
Nope.
Period.
We were thinking about it, but we're not going to do it.
We looked into it and we decided, you know what? It is a risky business for us. It is a risky business for the seller. It's not worth it.
And it added so much more to our insurance premium too if we were going to do consignment. So we're just not going to do it.
So we are only buying cars in cash. We aren't even taking loans out for this. So we're trying to do this on the 100% up and up. We don't want to do a flooring plan. We don't want to, like, I know everyone's like, oh, what about your investment, whatever. We actually started thinking about it and we decided, you know what, we have enough of our own money. We're going to do the slow roll. We're not going to grow crazy fast, but you know what? It makes us feel comfortable. And it should make people buying cars from us feel comfortable. And it should make people that we're buying the cars from feel comfortable because
we have titles in hand.
We have titles in hand. Everyone gets paid up front. It all works really smoothly. Let me give you a little two scenarios. There's basically 2 scenarios that would be of interest to any of you who own a car and you want to sell it to us. You own a car, you want to sell it to us, you have the title. Great, we make a deal, we come check out the car, or someone checks out the car, or we get pictures or whatever, we say, great, we love the car, we make a bill of sale, you sign some paperwork, we send you a wire, you send us the title, we pick up the car with the truck, and we're done. That's it. That's it.
It's
super
easy for you.
Yep. We're gonna turn around and sell it for a little bit more than what you sold it to us, so That's it.
That's the other thing you guys have to remember. We're not going to pay retail for them because we are going to sell that retail. So what you're giving up in that little bit of money that you would get if you sold it yourself, you're getting ease and convenience of us just wiring you the money. You have to sign a couple pieces of paperwork, and then bam, that's it. You're done with it. You don't have to deal with tire kickers. You don't have to deal with
we get a
so
lot of
many
those.
so many emails, so many phone calls of people that want vehicles for an absurdly low price.
And your car's safe the whole time.
Yeah.
It's safe. It's either in your possession or in our possession. Simple as that.
That's
Other scenario, you have a lien on your car. Great, we can work with that. We are not afraid of that. You have a lien, you get us a payoff amount. This one's a little bit trickier because it takes some trust on both sides. So in this scenario, again, we do paperwork, we pay off your lien, we take the car. As soon as you get the title, you send us the title, we pay off the remaining balance. We have to have a little leverage over you by having possession of the car, and then as soon as you send us the title, we can pay the rest of it. We sometimes can get the banks to send us the title directly. In those cases, we don't mind paying you in full, but that's not typical. So anyway, that's generally how that works. But yeah, again, super simple and easy. Don't have to worry about all that crap. Look, I know you guys want to consign your cars because
you want your cake and eat it too.
Well, and the dealership promises you the moon. Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to sell this for some huge number and great and blah, blah, blah. By the way, we're going to charge you a 10 to 15% fee, and some places charge you a storage fee, and some places charge you every time they clean the car. They're not telling you that crap up front. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to get nickeled and dimed on this consignment car that you think is going to make you all this money, and it doesn't. So what happens is the dealership makes out like a bandit. You still end up making about the same as if you just sell it to companies like us who just pay you cash and are done with it.
We're being upfront with you about what we're doing. They're not.
And on the selling side, for those of you buying cars from us, we're going to have the title in hand, or at least be able to get the title to you as quickly as possible. So we're not monkeying around. We're not going to do any of this dumb crap. You pay us, you get the car, you get the paperwork, and you're done. So with regards to this particular situation, again, I don't really have a whole lot of advice. I guess my advice is to immediately seek out a lawyer, to contact any sort of DMV person, or I don't know if Florida has any sort of consumer protection stuff, but I would reach out to all of those and start doing research on that. It sounds like there's probably going to be a substantial number of victims. The lawsuit that was filed and other stuff that were on these websites talking about this said that there's somewhere up to $50 million that's gone, which is a similar amount of money as CNC Motors. So we don't know how many victims.
I wonder if these guys started sweating when they heard about what was going on with CNC.
I don't know. That's a good question. I always wonder, like, how do these, like, they clearly are doing like a robbing Peter to pay Paul when this sort of stuff collapses. But it's like, to me, that seems so stressful. Like, this is stressful enough just buying a car and
And
selling
we
the car.
own this shit outright.
And it's, yeah, and we don't have to go to any third parties being like, oh God, here's your payments or whatever. It's like, but I guess maybe that's why we're a little bit more cautious, because it's literally our money. We really are trying hard to make sure we get good cars and good deals and everyone's happy, because, I mean, it's our money. It's literally our money.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't think you've said that enough times.
Literally our money.
Literally our money.
Yeah. We're obviously not going to grow as fast. We're not going to be the dealership that's got a huge inventory of 50 cars.
Not yet, at least.
Maybe someday. I don't know. That scares me. At this point, I don't know. I would rather have cars that we're turning over fast than having cars that we're having sit around for 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Screw that. I don't want anything to do with that.
No.
That's going to be a no.
We really feel terrible for all of the victims, all the people in this situation. It sucks. And I'm not victim blaming, to be fair. Like, I'm just giving a word of caution.
Yeah.
Stop consigning your cars, because this stuff happens. No matter how much you think the dealership is reputable, consigning your car.
CNC was the most reputable. They were the gold standard
Yeah.
of reputable dealerships in the country. People compared everything to them.
Yep.
And
Just
look what happened.
Stop. Just don't do a consignment. I know, and people are like, "Oh, I've had lots of consignments that were successful." So did people at CNC Motors.
Yeah.
Hundreds of cars were sold
It's
successfully.
not thousands.
Yeah, probably thousands. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Just don't do it. That's your safest bet.
Because you're not floating money when you don't consign.
Because again, just a reminder: if you consign your car, your insurance will not cover it. If it gets in a situation like this, it's gone. If they sell the car and then don't pay you, it is a civil court matter. It is not criminal. It is civil.
Which boggles my mind because
Right.
of the amount of money
It's
that's
a
involved.
breach of contract, which means, guess what? You have to lawyer up. There's no safety net, no backing, no whatever. No one's going to just be like, oh, we put him in jail, here's your check. Nope. None of that. It's up to you at this point to hire a lawyer and go after them. And the fact that this guy already filed Chapter 7, I think you're probably screwed.
Yeah.
It's not looking good at all. I'm sorry. It just sucks. It just, I hate getting
like
these
you
emails.
said, we feel terrible for the people that it's happened to, and we're not victim blaming, but we are telling you to stop consigning your cars. And you don't even have to sell it to us. If
No.
you want to sell it to another
There's
dealership,
other
that's
dealerships.
fine.
Yeah, other dealerships
We
are
are
doing the same
not
thing.
the only dealership in the world. You don't even have to sell
In
to
fact,
us.
we have such a limited fund, limited funds that we can't buy a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
We're pretty much buying like 3 cars at a time. That's it. That's all we can afford. So someday we'll get bigger and we'll start doing more cars, but
But they're all paid for.
yep. Yeah, and no one's getting screwed. Well, YouTube, I mean, we can't say it enough. Just cover your ass. Be careful, do research, whatever, and even then, really, really think twice before doing consignment. We'll obviously kind of look into this a little bit more, but I am not going to do a big thing on it. I don't want to spend the time on it. I don't have the energy, and it took so much out of me to do the CNC stuff, and I don't want to do that. It's not my thing, okay? I'm not Vigilante Dan going out to rid the world of tyranny in the dealership world. So I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. You know, it's not like normal guy Super Dan Vigilante or normal Dan Super Vigilante. I don't know, something like that, something dumb. Anyway, go visit our websites, please. That supports us. NG Supercars is our dealership. Normal Guy Supercar is our parts store, so go check out those. That does help us out. And of course, like, share, and subscribe. All those things do actually help us out. And we're trying our best to be honest and transparent. So every car that we get, we're going to show you as much as we can to make sure that you feel comfortable about this car. So yeah, that 430 is for sale. We got 2 more cars arriving, one of them today, one of them tomorrow. So you'll be seeing those soon on the channel. So you're going to want to stay tuned.
It'll be fraudulent.
No, it won't be fraudulent.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
That's right.